All right, Stockholm, it's been great. Melissa and I are headed to Switzerland today. Are you excited?
Yeah, I am. I'm excited to go hiking. The weather, it's questionable there right now. It shows rain every single day, but we'll see if that's actually true or not.
So the first step is we have to take, well, if this door would open, apparently that door doesn't open. The first step is to take a train from our hotel rather, to the airport, which is great because the hotel literally is right there, and the train is just literally underneath our hotel. So I think it's a 20-minute train ride to the airport, and then we're supposed to get there 2.5 hours early because they're supposed to do document checks and all this stuff. So we're getting there a little bit early. There is a lounge there, so we'll probably hang in the lounge for a second. Since we're both vaccinated, we're allowed to be going into Switzerland without quarantine. Otherwise, you need a COVID test 48 hours to arrival.
They gotta check your documents to make sure you can travel to these countries.
The train was very efficient. At one point it was going like 190 kilometers an hour, something like that. So that's pretty quick. But then when we came here, we realized that the check-in counter that we need to go to, there's this whole big line. This whole line. To be able to even get our boarding pass and check our luggage. So they were right about getting to the airport quite early. So it's 11:30 right now, and our flight
is 2 hours and 15 minutes.
So our flight is 1:45. Yeah, should be enough time. How long did that take? Like an hour? I think it's about an hour.
Yeah, about.
Yeah, so this whole bag drop check-in process took about an hour. We made it to Zurich. Uneventful flight, but now we're waiting for our bags. And the other thing that we have to figure out is which of the Swiss travel rail passes that we want to get. So we're gonna stay one night here in Zurich, but then 6 nights in the Lauterbrunnen area, just north of Interlaken. So that area has its own like rail pass essentially for that whole region. But then there's also like the Swiss travel pass, the Swiss half fare pass. What do you think, Melissa? I think we're gonna just get the Berner or Bernese, like that regional pass. So we'll see. That's something we have to figure out.
I don't remember, honestly. There were way too many options.
The great thing about European cities is usually the train stations and airports are attached, so you can catch the train from the airport to the city. Very convenient. Now we're here at the train station ticket lounge trying to figure out what train tickets we need, because it's not that easy, because we're trying to figure out what is the most efficient and effective way we can travel around, because we're gonna need to take a bunch of trains and stuff. So I think we're gonna get the Bernese Oberland Pass, which allows us to travel around all of the Interlaken and Lauterbrunnen and those areas in the Swiss Alps. But we're also considering getting the half fare ticket, because that gets us a discount on that pass, and it also gets us 50% off of all other travel, because we still need to get from Zurich to Interlaken, or from Zurich to Lauterbrunnen actually. So we'll see. It already is saving 130 with the half fare. The cost of the half fare is 120, so you already better off that way. So if we're mainly staying, say, 7 days in the Lauterbrunnen Interlaken area, this one is better than the
Swiss travel pass.
Zurich city center. And in order to get to our hotel, we could either walk, but it's like an 8-minute walk, or we could take one of these trams. So we're gonna take a tram.
It's an 8-minute tram ride, but I also feel like we walked for 8 minutes
In the station.
in the station, so who knows?
Hey, but at least we get to ride a tram, so that'd be fun. All right, made it to Zurich finally. We're staying at the Hotel Wellenberg.
Wellenberg. They say W's like a V here.
Oh, okay. But it's located in the old city of Zurich. So basically, where we're standing now is part of the old city, and then to our left is the main city across the river, or I guess it's a canal or some sort. But where are we going to go to dinner?
We are going to Hiltl, Hiltl. It is the oldest continuously operating vegetarian restaurant in the world. It's on the timeout list of things to do.
Apparently it's now on the 4th generation. It was started in 1898. Either 1898 or 1868. One of those two. And it's supposed to be really good. We're hungry. We didn't really eat lunch today. So, but yeah, first impressions of Zurich.
Very cute.
You definitely notice the difference between Sweden and Switzerland because masks are mandatory here, especially like on public transport, inside, and things like that. So we have gotten used to not wearing masks in Sweden, but now we're gonna change to having to carry around masks now, which is okay. You just kind of go with the flow, whatever, you know. Each country that you go to, you just abide by their regulations. Melissa has been to Switzerland before, right? When you were studying abroad?
Yes, in 2005, I was in college.
Seems like a long time ago.
I went to Bern just for, I don't know, a couple days. That was pretty much all I saw of Switzerland.
Oh, you only went to Bern?
Only went to Bern. So I feel like I'm really coming to Switzerland for the first time.
Because you've never been to the mountains, really. Bern isn't really in the mountains. Right?
Correct.
So yeah, this is your first time in Zurich too?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Cool, so yeah, it's a new experience for all of us. There are also scooters here in Zurich, but not as many as they were in either Gothenburg or in Stockholm. We see a few around here and there, but they're not as prevalent. So I don't think we're gonna take scooters this time around.
No.
Because we're only here for really like tonight and then
not even 24 hours.
Half of the morning tomorrow, because our main priority is to get over to Lauterbrunn and Wengen, which is in this Wengen.
No, with the V.
Wengen in the Swiss Alps. So that's our main priority.
We're at House Hiltl, and you have a few options for food. You could do a la carte, so you order off the menu, or they have a buffet. You could get whatever you want and just weigh it, and it is by weight. It's 530 Swiss francs per 100 grams, or you could do all you can eat for 59 francs. I think we're gonna go ahead and do the all you can eat for 59 francs, but we're really not sure because we would have to eat 2.2 pounds to make the buffet worth it.
By my calculation, yeah. There was a lot of food down there though.
Yeah.
So I asked our waitress if we can collect the plates with the weight using the weighing method. And so she said, yes, we can do that. So we'll just keep all of our receipts with the weights. So we can tell you if it's worth getting the all you can eat or the by weight. So we'll see. We're really hungry. Like I said, we didn't have lunch. So I think we'll end up getting the all you can eat, to be honest.
Everything I've tasted has been so good so far. I'm very happy.
What's the best so far? You've only had like a few.
Ooh, this vegan egg salad is... Oh. I'm a messy eater. Really good.
Okay, second plate, 1970. So the first plate, it's basically about 45. So 2 plates, 45 to 50, depending on how much you get on your plate. So it adds up. What's your total?
52.
52. What's your favorite hot dish so far?
It was the Thai green curry. I also really enjoyed their spring roll. And then I got these chutneys, which were not a hot dish, but the chutneys with the papadum were really good.
Worth the price?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's worth like $60 US, but everything in Switzerland is expensive. So,
but you also don't have to pay tax and tip. It's all included.
True.
So
I would say pricey. Yes, not gonna lie.
Switzerland's expensive.
Yes.
So for my third plate, I got some fruit. But look at these cherries, they're huge. Guys, look what this one brought to the table. She went ham on the desserts. Look at this. Are you satisfied?
I got every single dessert that there was, except for like 3 of them that didn't look good to me.
Okay, honestly, I didn't know they had this many desserts.
Let me tell you what they are. This is a cheesecake. This is a brownie mousse, chocolate mousse, mango mousse, brownie. This is kanafa or something like that. It's like
it's the Turkish.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
This is a cobbler. This is like zucchini bread. I don't remember what this is. And this is like a berry compote.
Are you really going to eat all this?
No, I just want to taste them because I'm not going to like all of them, but I need to know which one I like. So you got to try them all. And the reason why is basically we've already far exceeded the 59. I think mine added up to like 71 or 72 already. So now that we're in the all-you-can-eat phase, this is what happens. Go ham. Oh man, restaurant, very good. I think it was worth the price. We got a lot of food. We are stuffed. Well, okay, I will say this. I can't normally go to a buffet and eat because there's not much for me to get besides salad. So for that reason, I will say it's worth it because I was able to eat everything. I even ate things that had gluten and dairy in it, which I wouldn't normally do, but I kind of had to get my money's worth at that point, so I just went for it. It was good. I mean, I made fun of Melissa on her desserts, but all those desserts, for the most part, were very good. We went back for seconds on a couple of things, the cheesecake and the brownie. Excellent. I'm stuffed. I can't breathe. So we're probably just going to take a walk around this old town area just to walk off our food because we ate so much. Be aware, though, in Europe, they charge for water, and so the water cost us 550 francs each. It is what it is. I consider that like a service charge. We're trying to go up to this little viewpoint up on top of a little hill here that overlooks the old city, so I think it's just right here. The old city of Zurich is quite small, so we'll probably either explore more of it tonight or tomorrow. Right now it's almost 9 o'clock. The old town here is relatively dead. There's only a few other people walking around, but I expect tomorrow morning this area will be more lively. And we're not in a rush tomorrow. Tomorrow's our travel day, so we just need to get to our destination. We don't have anything else planned, so we could, spend a couple hours exploring before we get on the train. The little lookout point here is called Lindenhof. So it's like a little, terrace garden type thing. That was our first day, first few hours actually here in Zurich. What do you think so far? It's really beautiful. We're staying right in the middle of town. Yeah, our hotel is literally on the other side of this canal here. But this river running through is just gorgeous, and all of the old architecture, it's just really pretty. Yeah, this is the photo spot here in Zurich. So definitely come up here during sunset. Unfortunately tonight we didn't have much of a sunset because it's cloudy. But it is amazing up here. So that's
You can see a lot of other people up here as well. So people are taking their food up here and having a late dinner and stuff. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night, and then we'll see you tomorrow. We'll explore more of Zurich, and then we'll also head over to Wengen.
Wengen.